Have you ever heard of kratom?
I certainly hadn't.
I hadn't either. It's actually from a minimally processed botanical substance that comes from the plant Mitragyna speciosa. And we had an outbreak of 6 different types of salmonella cases associated with kratom products sold across the United States. There were over 199 cases of disease. 38% of these folks were hospitalized. This was a strange outbreak for us because it's not normally the type of food product that we would be dealing with.
No.
Yeah, but some of our colleagues were asking questions about supplements because we really weren't coming up with anything. And someone said, well, actually, I encapsulate my own kratom. And that sent us off to the races. We went off and we went to the store closest to us that sold kratom. And even though it was marked not for human consumption in the store, they were happy to tell us about how people normally take it. It's a substance that's actually taken both for a stimulant effect for some and for an opioid replacement effect for others, as we learned. A lot of what we sampled was indescript boxes of green powder that had different labels. This one says green Sumatra.
This one says white Sumatra.
And there were different colors, white, green, red, and yellow, and they thought to have different effects. And some of them were encapsulated like in these bottles. Other folks were buying it in powder form, and we were told a lot of people put them in drinks and drank them very quickly. What we did find out is that a lot of the kratom that we tested was positive for salmonella and found even more serotypes of salmonella than we had cases of.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yep. Another fun fact is that we did some dumpster diving to get some information about where the product had been shipped from. And we learned that one of the shops had it shipped from Las Vegas, which meant that it had crossed state lines to get to Oregon. At the time, kratom was definitely illegal to import into the United States, but it was kind of a gray area about whether it could be sold in the United States. It wasn't really regulated by anybody. So it fell to public health to use our public health authority to stop this outbreak of salmonella. Because we were able to find information that confirmed that kratom had been shipped from another state, Nevada, to Oregon for sale, the FDA was able to get involved and they were able to put in the first mandatory recall of a product ever happening in the United States with the powers that had recently been granted to them by the Food Safety Modernization Act. Before then, all other recalls had been voluntary.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.